Hi guys, it's Kyrralashae and I'm back with another video. This time we're gonna get ready with me because why not? So what we're gonna talk about today, we're gonna talk about me, how narcissistic. But hey, that's what you're here for. We're gonna talk about confidence. Confidence was like an eye catcher because I know a lot of people are insecure, and I was once insecure. And to be honest, it was just like, girl, what are you insecure about? Because it's just like, wow, now that I like partially know myself, I don't know myself all the way, but I know like who I am partially. I have like an insight of who Kyra is, you know? So yeah, personally, my confidence came from a really traumatic heartbreak that happened freshman year. Cause freshman year, I was very insecure, bruh. People made it seem like I was confident, but no, bruh. No, I was insecure. AF. So my friend's boyfriend put me on with him. Me and my friend were coming from dance practice. And her boyfriend, I guess he was like waiting for her or something. And I saw him and I was like, oh my gosh, he's cute. And this was like around Spirit Week, you know. So this was like a spring Spirit Week around this time, but like 3 to 4 years ago. So what happened was he puts me on with him, but the boy gave me his Twitter to text him off of. Red flag number 1. If they don't give you your phone number, or if you can't even talk to him like in person, like face to face, just don't do it. Wish I should have known. But yeah, we met that way. We started texting like that. He was cool. Like, I was getting to know him. I was realizing like, oh, this is a really nice guy. He's cool. Mind you, I was a freshman. He was a senior. Girl, tip. If you're a freshman, do not mess with a senior. But me, I'm a social butterfly, so I like kikiing with everybody, you know? So, yeah. We were texting. He was cool. But the thing is, he was very, not shy, but he was just awkward. Let's just say that. He was awkward. Very, very awkward. So awkward that it was just like, he didn't want to send me pictures. We had a streak on Snap. He didn't want to get on FaceTime all the time because his camera was broke, whatever, and stuff. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. We'll just text. But we got on phone call, you know? But I started noticing that he just was like, he seemed not interested, you know? Me being in that mindset, insecure mindset, I was thinking, oh, he doesn't like me because I'm this and that. But it's just like, girl, what are you talking about? And I would just question him. I used to think he was talking to a lot of girls because a lot of girls would like come to him, and my friends would be like, oh, I seen girls all around him and stuff. And I was just like, oh, he's probably talking to a bunch of girls and all this stuff. And another thing, when we were in public, he didn't want to be seen with me. I should have known then, because I was like, are you going to walk me to my bus? You shouldn't have to ask. He would just offer. I was like, are you going to walk me to my bus? And he started walking me to my bus, and then he was like, oh, can you walk yourself? Like, you can walk yourself? And I was just like, because usually if you had a boo, he would like walk you to your bus. So I was thinking, oh, since he's my boo or whatever, he'll probably walk me to my bus. but I guess not. So he just walked me halfway, and I was like, what are you doing? So I walked back. He was like, oh, I need to go, I need to go, I need to go. Like, he was rushing to go, and I was just like, okay. And then when I hugged him, people saw us, and he texted me right after that, like, oh, did people see us? I think we should meet up, like, where people can't see us, so we can talk and be around each other. Sweetie, what? I should have known, but I was naive. I didn't know. Come on, I didn't know. Into the confidence part. How did that happen? Well, guess what? One day he came over, and when he was coming over, he broke his phone on the way to my house. So now we have no type of communication. Only type of communication we have is Twitter. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna get my phone fixed. My uncle knows how to fix phones and stuff like that. And when he got his phone fixed, his attitude like changed. Like, he was acting like he really liked me. He was being vulnerable with me. He was like, Kirk, you need to be vulnerable, all this, da da da. But he was just like he was giving his all now. Like, he was actually putting in effort, like, just all this stuff. He was just actually putting in effort, and I was just like, oh, okay, so this is gonna work. So this is get his phone fixed. We're gonna be fine, and everything's gonna go back to normal. It did not, because after that little 2 weeks of him texting back fast and giving me attention, all that went down the drain. Because then he started, it started fading. And mind you, he gave me his Twitter account one day while we was on the phone. So I knew who were DMing him. I would get his notifications when he received a DM. So it was like, boy, what are you doing? So one day, I see that he's not responding to me. And I'm just like, why? Like, he was responding very slow. And this day, I was getting my hair done. And I was like, why is he doing that? And when I look, he has our messages, like the DM, on D&D, do not disturb. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, I'm literally breaking down. Like, I'm really crying. I go to the car, sitting there like, why don't you talk to me? Da, 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 da. All this stuff. And I was just blowing up his DM, because I was just like, why is he doing that to me? Like, you have no reason to do that to me. Why are you doing that? So that really like broke me down, crushed me. And then he started texting, but he don't reply. But then I think it was like a couple hours later, he responds. And so a couple days go past. I'm thinking everything's fine, but he's still texting slow. He'll only reply to certain types of messages. So one day, I'm sitting reading my book for class, because, you know, you get assigned a little book for your little reading class that you're supposed to read, you know? And I'm just like, you didn't text me back. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe he needs time to himself. He just needs time to himself. But he starts texting his friend back, like replying fast about something, about getting an ID and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, this is a lip scrub, and got it from a beauty supply store. And put it on my lips. So my lips are dry. Do this at the beginning. If you get this, do this at the beginning. Because I just forgot, because I was talking to y'all. You know? And I use the regular concealers that I use to do my concealing. And I'm just gonna let this sit on my face. You know? I let it sit on my face because, I don't know, it just gives me a little pop look. But yeah, it was just like, he wasn't replying to me, but he was replying to his friends. So I'm just like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, why is he doing that? Then I realized he put me on D&D again. Fast forward, this is the day where I found out he wasn't messing with me no more. So I see that he has his phone. How did I know? I sent him a message 2 days after the day his phone got broke. It was a long paragraph. And I see he read it. And I see that he was posting, I think he was posting or something. Yeah, he was posting on Snapchat. And I see that he read the message. I was like, so you have your phone now, you can't text me back, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, all that. Oh, I see how it is now, da-da-da, I'll just leave you alone, just tell me. This boy, he goes off. Like 2 paragraph messages, like, you're annoying, I want you to leave me alone, da-da-da-da-da, everything like that. And I should have known something was up, because why are you putting my messages on D&D? And plus, this boy, he was like acting depressed. But he was making it like he was trying to victimize himself. Not saying people who have depression victimize themselves, because I had depression too. I've been depressed before from situations. But he was just like off and on. One day he's good, one day he's not. One day he's like, oh, leave me alone, all that. Yeah, no. So he's like, leave me alone. All this, you're annoying. I don't want to talk to you. I was talking to other girls while I was messing with you. Da-da-da, you're too insecure for me. All this stuff. And bruh, that broke me. And that broke me down a lot. Like, I was bawling, crying. I was like calling everybody in my phone, like, oh my gosh, me and him stop talking, da-da-da. He said I was annoyed. He said all this stuff to me. Like, I lost it. Like, calling my mom. My sister had to call my mom. Talking about some, she's crying, all this stuff. And I was just like, wow. Like, that's crazy. Fast forward. So I was heartbroken for like days. And then I remember this. June 11th was the day I was like, okay, you need to cut this stuff out. You need to get back on your feet. You need to stop letting this take over you. And how I did that, I was on my phone with my mom. Like, I couldn't sleep, bruh. Like, that's how much that affected me. I couldn't sleep. I was like developing insomnia. I wouldn't even eat, all that stuff. And it was just like taking over my whole life. And that's the thing. Do not let nobody take over your life like that. Do not let anybody have so much control of you to the point that you stop eating. That the point you just stop taking care of yourself, period. So after that, I was just like, you're not doing that. You better get up and get back on your routine. And this time, I was like hardcore, like, you better get healthy, because I gained a couple pounds. So you're gonna get healthy, you're gonna start taking care of yourself, you're gonna leave people alone, you're gonna get your confidence together, and all that. You're gonna get this stuff set out. Like, I had a whole plan for myself. It was like the get back, you know? So during this get back, I was like dibbling in different things, different styles, doing my hair in different ways. Like, this is the first time. Him doing that to me was like the first time I got braids. And that summer, I went to Boston for this little medical conference, because I was really into medicine freshman year. Well, I still am. I love the human body and stuff like that. But yeah, this picture, that was that summer. But yeah, I was just like trying different things and doing more stuff, exploring my hobbies and stuff like that. And I found this confidence thread on Twitter. I'll put the pictures somewhere. If I don't put them up here, I'll figure out a way to put them somewhere in here. But yeah, it was this confidence thread I found on Twitter, and it was just like affirmations. I was like, you are that girl. You shouldn't let nobody's opinions affect you. My favorite line, Nobody's opinion matters. Only yours. Once I heard that and said it to myself a couple times, nobody could tell me nothing, because I didn't care no more. I didn't care what people said anymore. After that, after repeating that in my head all day, every other day, and working out, like I was detoxing stuff, my skin was clearing up, all that. Everybody was like, oh, you look so different, you lost so much weight, you look so much happier. That's because I was like, you're gonna get back on your like stuff. Like, come on. Like, what is this? What is this? That's what you have to do with yourself. Do not let yourself get so low to the point where you can't pick yourself back up. It's okay to be like sad for a while. At some point, you need to be like, okay, time to get back and running. This is a business. Like you know how business people don't take no breaks? Well, they do take a break, but it's just like, okay, you had your break. Now let's pick it back up. You know? I was going to museums, everything. I was like going out. I even started watching. That's when I started actually really liking Dear and Kim, because they made me realize, oh, this is what a real relationship is supposed to look like. I was watching movies, started my VHS tape collection, all that. And so I was just like, okay, this is really good. And I was just like exploring everything. Like, and I thank him for that. Like, people be like, I hate the people they used to talk to and all that stuff. No, you shouldn't. Because when you do not get what you want, you receive a lesson. When you don't get what you want in life, that's when life is teaching you. I don't think I said it right, but you get the concept. Learn something when you do not get what you want, and something better is coming. You know? So, confidence comes from within you. Once you start putting good things in your body, start taking care of yourself, and putting positive affirmations in your body, telling yourself, oh, you look good, and going out and doing stuff for yourself and all this stuff, that's when you start getting confidence. That's when you're like, oh, I'm that girl. Yeah, that's me. And one thing about confidence, people are going to try to come at you and be like, oh, she's cocky, oh, she's conceited, oh, she thinks she's better than everybody. No, I don't think I'm better than everybody. You think I'm better than you. You feel threatened because I love myself. So that means something's wrong with you. Nothing's wrong with me. Something's wrong with you, because you feel threatened about me loving myself. So you need to fix yourself. You know? So that's what I try to teach my friends. I know who I am. I like people who know what they like, who are assertive, who know what they want, who know what they want, and who are like open-minded. And I don't know, now I'm just jumbling and rambling, but you know, you understand. I don't like being around people who don't know themselves, because they're going to try to Debbie down you. I don't like being around people who do not carry the same energy as me, because I know that I'm up here. I don't need somebody down here, you know? But me being up here, I can help build you up to where I am. So, yeah. Okay, maybe I did say it the wrong way. But if I'm up here and you're down here, I can help build you up. But if I'm helping you build up and you're still stuck down here, that's when it's time for me to like, okay, let me go and let them realize their self on their own. Okay. So I'm going to use my Airspun powder. And I'm going to use Anastasia powder in Deep Peach to like brush my concealer before I contour. But yeah, that's what I really noticed about myself. Confidence is within you, and with confidence, you do not let nobody disrespect you. Period. I don't care. Envy, jealousy, and hate come in jokes. When people say like certain jokes, and you're like, huh? Why would they say that? That's hate. That's hate. Do not let that slide. That's a slippery slope. Do not let that slide. Say like, what's up with you? Why are you saying that? Like, what was your purpose? What did you get out of doing that? Oh, it's just a joke. No, it's not. Because you tried to come for my character. Do not let anybody disrespect you. And for girls, men are threatened by confident females. Some, they like it, but when they're like, oh, she too full of herself. She too full of herself. They feel threatened. Do not dumb yourself down for no boy. Please don't. Please don't. Yeah. Confidence comes from traumatic experience. Well, for me. And when I got healthy and all that stuff, I was just like, yeah, I feel good. I look good. And people were noticing it. Once you start, like, taking care of yourself, people are going to notice it. And that's going to make you want to do it more because it's like an influence. Like, okay, they see it. I see it. But you're going to see the change first before anybody else. So, yeah. But you shouldn't be trying to change yourself for anybody. Do it for you. Do it for you. But, yeah. And why I'm so confident, because I realized I let myself go. Like, I lost myself. I didn't know who I was. And that heartbreak took me on a journey to realizing who Kyra is. So I encourage you guys to go on this journey like that. But don't go finding no boy just to break your heart, just to experience what I experienced. It will come. That experience will come to you when something traumatic happens in some type of way. But now I'm going to contour with my famous contour palette that I don't know where it is right now. Oh. So I use 2 pounds to contour. This one, I do it cream. Right here, right here. Right here, right here, and then I go over it with this. I do not contour my forehead because my wig is up there, but I go over. Actually, I'm not even going to cream contour, but yeah, I use this shade. I like contouring this part of my nose and this because it makes it look like a button. But yeah, that's all for confidence. Another topic, toxicity. Toxic people. Y'all take toxic and run with it. Like, y'all just say it just to say it. I don't even think you guys know what toxic means anymore. Because y'all just throw that word around. Y'all see, oh, this person has a flaw. Oh, they're toxic. They're toxic. Oh, this person is this. Oh, they're toxic. No, it doesn't work like that. But I know that some people do not know how to walk away from toxic relationships. And I think that comes with you don't know, like an insecurity, like you don't know who you are. And you just letting someone run over you. Do not let these people run over you. Don't. I know. You're not gonna let this person run over you. Do not let nobody manipulate you and run you in the mud and have you thinking something's wrong with you, because there's nothing wrong with you. If you sense that this person's energy is not good for you, walk away. Because I have this thing, because I meditate, I do aura, chakra, yeah. But when I meditate, I know my energy. And I know how my energy feels when it's matched with somebody who's good for me and who's not good for me. Because If someone's good for me, I would not have to question them. If I ever have to question you, then that's my time to walk away. Same for you guys. If you ever have to question them in some type of way, walk away. I don't care. Walk away. Because 1, you shouldn't have to question them. 2, trust your gut, because your gut knows best. Trust the feeling that your stomach gets when you're around somebody. Because if you get that little tight, like you better go down the roller coaster type feeling, they're not good for you. Walk away. Don't be like me and be like, oh, let me just see what they're about. Let me just see what they're about. They're probably not like that. Because they're definitely like that. Most definitely are like that. Oh, he seems like a nice guy. Like, he would never do that. He just ain't do it to you yet. Period. But I'm not trying to say that every person is bad. Everybody comes with some type of flaw. But some things you just don't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? You teach people how to treat you. You teach people how to treat you by their attitude. Like what I tell people when they try to treat me bad. You're just teaching me how to treat you. So don't come back to me trying to get the same girl twice. You never get the same girl twice. Never, ever. You do me wrong? Okay. Okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna hate you for it. I'm gonna forgive you. But you're not gonna get the same me. You're not gonna get the same me. I'm gonna take this brush and blend it out. One thing I learned from another heartbreak that previously happened last summer. I'm always getting my heart broken during the summer. But I finally learned that people will only do what you allow them to. This person is hurting you because you're allowing them to hurt you. So it's not them anymore. It's you. And you're like, keep hurting me. Like, they keep hurting me. This person is keep hurting you because you're allowing them to. Because if they hurt you the first time, leave. Because they will most likely do it again. Like this quote said, if he make you cry once, he's going to definitely do it again. So walk away. You're like, some people are worth fighting for. Nobody is worth your sanity. Period. That should be a saying. Nobody is worth your sanity. I'm going to take my highlighting palette and start to highlight. But yeah. I'm feeling frisky today. I'm going to use this one. I think that's all I have to talk about because I forgot what I was going to say to you guys. But yeah, people only do what you allow them to do to you. You just have to have the strength to walk away. Some people are not worth your sanity. The right one will come along soon. And it's just like, some people are just not worth your time, princess. But yeah. If you guys want more, well, I have this segment coming on my channel, guys, that, it's gonna be on every Friday. Every Friday, I'm gonna have a Girl Talk Friday, and I'm gonna get food, or I'm gonna make food, and do a Girl Talk Friday. Because I feel like you guys need that. Because I'm a very open-minded person. Very open-minded. Like, hello, I was in the IB program, International Baccalaureate, and one of their little things was open-minded, and I'm open-minded because I'm also a Libra, and I can see both sides of a situation, so I sympathize with both people, but I can't pick sides, and I'm very indecisive. But yeah, And yeah, I'm gonna do a Girl Talk Friday. I'm gonna have you guys like DM me topics or whatever, and I'll just talk about them because yeah. But because I feel like that's right, and I feel like people will benefit from my girl talks because I've been through a lot. I had a lot of life experience. You're probably like, oh, you're just 18. What life experience have you had? Enough to give you guys advice. Period. But for my mascara, since I lost my black one that I really love, and I don't know how I lost it because I took it off my bed the other day and put it somewhere, but yeah, I'm going to use this. It's by ColourPop. It's like a color mascara called Pink Ink. I have a weird obsession with pink, even though I don't like that color. Such a hypocrite. You guys probably can't see it, but I have some interesting content coming up because I'm like, I have a lot of talents, guys. Like, hello. But I'm gonna have a video coming out soon where you guys are gonna paint with me. You guys are gonna watch me paint. Because I drew this nice picture of koi fish. And my art is very personal to me. So I'm like, why am I sharing this with them? Because this is a very personal piece. But it's like a very, very intricate piece. Like, it was very hard to draw. It took me a long time. Because I'm a procrastinator. And I really want you guys to watch me paint it. And yeah. So I'm going to put my lashes on and then come back. Or maybe I should do my lips first. Then put my lashes on. Then come back. So I'm going to let you guys see me do my lip. So what I do is I lick the lip scrub off. Just like that because it tastes like peach. And it makes my lips smell like peach. And I'm not going to line my lip today. Because I don't feel it. I'm going to take this pink lip gloss. Looks pretty good. You're such a character. I know. I'm like a Jim Carrey kind of girl. You know? Kinky. People at my school are gonna watch it and be like, oh my god, she's like that? Yes, I just don't talk to you guys because I have nothing to say to you. Boop. I have a lash line coming out, guys, and I have so much stuff that I need to tell you guys about, but I have to write it down because I start rambling and then I forget. But I have a lash line coming out. I'm just waiting for the lashes, and I got a lipstick line coming out, and I'm just waiting for my lashes because that's the main part. But yeah, let me go because now I'm rambling and taking too long. Don't miss me too much. It'll be like 2 seconds. Technically more, but it's gonna be like 2 seconds to y'all. Ah. None of my spider looking, oh. Period. None of my spider looking lashes are on. I'm gonna take my eyeliner and make some fake little dots. Actually, they're not fake because I actually have like black dots. Not black dots, but actual moles on my face. See what I'm saying? I don't think y'all get me, but it's okay. As long as I understand me, you don't have to understand me. I remember last year I had this orange wig. Man, I used to do hella colors, but I had this orange wig, and since I have like a beauty mark right here, everybody be like, oh, you look like the girl from the Goofy movie, Roxanne. I want to take this highlighter and highlight again because I'm extra. Or should I use a pink highlighter? Oh, and off camera, I put some like pink little shimmery eyeshadow on. This is from Wet n Wild. Hashtag drugstore. Drugstore products, baby. I feel like drugstore products work better than the high brand products. But that's just me. Y'all see I got my press-on nails on? Girl, this quarantine got the girls, the high maintenance girls like myself, struggling, kind of screaming, cackling for help, you know? Like, what are we supposed to do? The beauty supply store is closed. And girl, I'm running out of lash glue and my life is a shambles. Help me.